Ready to get down? What up? Hey folks, G-Funk is back. It is Friday, February 7th, 2020. I'm back at my weekly show. Hope everyone had a good week. I hope everyone enjoyed the Super Bowl. I didn't get to see all of it. I had to go to bed early because I had to get up for work early. I got to see up until about the beginning of the fourth quarter. At the time, San Fran was winning by 10 points. And they were doing nothing. Like, Mahomes was doing nothing. They were shutting him down. So I'm figuring, fourth quarter, they're up by 10. You know, I thought the game was over. I thought San Francisco was going to be the Super Bowl champs. Wake up the next morning, put on ESPN. Chiefs won. They came back and won. Scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. I was like, how the fuck was that even possible? Mahomes was like, oh, the game's almost over? Oh, I better start playing now. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. And they come back and win. I couldn't believe it. Congratulations to the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs, for being Super Bowl champions. Congratulations to Mahomes for being MVP. And Andy Reid, coach of the Chiefs, who's been coach all over Eagles. He's been all over. He deserves it. He's a really good coach. So congratulations to him and the city of Kansas. You know, the city of Kansas City. Congratulations on Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of people were saying, see, this is what I don't like. If you're not an avid football fan, like mostly, you know, you have a decent amount of, people who are fans, especially people who are rooting for, who are fans of both teams are in the Super Bowl. But if you just want to watch it for the sake of watching it because everyone else is watching it, don't be putting your fucking 2 cents in about this and that and, why are they calling this play or why is there not a flag for this. But what pissed me off the most is people are complaining about the halftime show. First of all, it's really the fucking best halftime show they've had in a while. J-Lo and Shakira were awesome. Fucking unbelievable. The fact that people are like, oh, well, they were shaking their butts. Yes, so? They have nice asses. Let them shake it. They're hardly wearing any clothes. Guess what? They're in fucking Miami. It's hot as shit there, okay? Of course they're not going to be wearing that much stuff. It's not fucking 1950 where women have to, what do you want, freaking Shakira and J-Lo come out in freaking long goth robes and shit? Like, no, it's a show, it's entertainment, okay? If you don't want to see them shake their asses, then turn it off, don't watch it. For me, it was great. I thought it was the best halftime show they've had in a while. So, like I said, like these fucking people, like, I don't know if it's like certain generations or just certain, activists and stuff. Oh, wow. It was, kids shouldn't have been watching it. Well, guess what? If you want your kid to watch it, tell them to fucking leave the room or turn it off. That's what pisses me off more than anything. Adults. Oh, well, it wasn't PG friendly. Guess what? No shit. It wasn't like their asses were hanging out, like they were stripping. It was like there wasn't a big fucking pole in the middle of the Super Bowl and they were doing fucking striptease for everybody. No. They were put on a nice show and they shook their asses. They have every right. They have nice asses. Why not? Hey, if I had a nice ass, I'd shake my ass too. But like I said, the Super Bowl was good. Some of the commercials were kind of stupid. I didn't really like it. And there's no like really one commercial that really was that good for me. Like I didn't really think any of them were that fantastic. There was one, but I can't remember which one it was. But otherwise, I didn't really think there was no really that stuck out that was made me laugh or was funny or sad or like the one Super Bowl a few years ago was like every fucking commercials like sad. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's depressing. Like, I want to be happy watching the Super Bowl. You're freaking making me want to kill myself in the middle of the Super Bowl. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world of sports. The trade deadline for NBA was yesterday. The Knicks fired finally Steve Mills after like fucking being the Knicks president for 20 years and doing shit with this team. As much as I hate Dolan, about fucking time, bro. About fucking time you fired this guy. But then they hired an agent, which to me, hiring agents is stupid, okay? Unless they have no, their background's different. Like they just know players, okay? They know players, which is good, because then if you get the player to come to your team, that's great. But that's all, they don't have any like the knowledge and stuff of like what comes into like the financial stuff and everything. So the fact they hired Leon Rose of, who's a famous, he's an agent of many basketball players now. But I just thought that hiring him, like, go get a basketball guy. Get someone who, like, I don't know. The Knicks are going to suck forever, and Dolan, like I said, until Dolan's until he sells the team, the Knicks are going to suck forever. So, granted, the next few years, they got like 7 first round picks in the next like 2 years, or 3 years, whatever it is, which is awesome, but it's just a matter of if we're going to fuck it up and draft complete duds, which we have in the past. So, I don't know. Like I said, Laura and Jason, thank you for joining. Happy birthday to Mr. Amari. Happy birthday. I think you're a year younger than me, so congratulations. And you look great, by the way. I saw a picture of you and your kids. It looked really nice. The Mets. I feel bad for Met fans, okay? Because as much as I could care less about the Mets because I'm a Yankee fan. The whole thing, everyone was all excited when Steve Cohen, the billionaire, was saying, I want to buy the Mets. I'm a huge Met fan, this and that. And it looked like it was going to happen up until yesterday. The Wilpons, the Met fans' favorite people, decided like, no, what's and that. And then Cohen's like, fuck it, I'm not going to bother. He's like, I'm pulling out of the deal. Which to me sucks, okay? Because the Wilpons are going to just ruin the Mets, just like Dolan is ruining the Knicks. I have a suggestion for Steve Cohen. Mr. Cohen, since I don't know if you're a basketball fan or a New York Knicks basketball fan, but why don't you take that $2.5 billion check you were going to give to Wilpons and the Knicks, and just go across town, knock on Madison Square Garden door and say, hey, Dolan, plop that check on his freaking table and say, listen, I want to buy the Knicks, because if that happened, I would have a party just for that. Because Dolan is he's still destroying the team. Why would you hire an agent to be your president of fucking basketball operations? No. Stupid, dumb. Stupid. I'm completely against it. I hate it. I can't stand it. Like I said, if Dolan, I wonder if he would sell it. If Cohen came with a freaking $2.5 billion check, put it on his table in front of him and say, I want to buy the Knicks, I wonder if he would take it. That's my whole thing. And then he's still getting pissed off that people are yelling, sell the team. Because you're not doing shit, dude. You've owned the team for so long that we haven't won shit. We've done nothing. We've drafted nobody. We've had no good stars in about 20 years. Guess what? You suck. You suck, Dolan. You suck. Sell the fucking team. Because every fan, every New York, if you went to I wish I could go to New York City right now, walk around Madison Square Garden and just poll people. Like, listen, would you be, if Steve Cohen, instead of buying the Mets, would you be him up buying the Knicks and getting Dolan out? I'll tell you right now, I don't think one Knicks fan would say no to this. And if they did, they're probably on drugs. Because Dolan is the worst owner by far, besides the Wilpons. Because he's an idiot. He makes the stupidest decisions, and he gets mad at people throwing people out of the arena. Dude, you're an asshole. You are an asshole, okay? I don't want to talk about Dolan anymore. Dolan rant over. On the Yankee front, we have some bad news. James Paxton had to have back surgery and have a cyst removed off of one of his vertebrae or something. She's been out 3 to 4 months. They were putting off surgery as long as they could. I guess they should have done it sooner, but I guess they were trying to figure out ways for it, from not to have surgery. But unfortunately, he had to have surgery. He's gonna be out 3 to 4 months. He should be back probably maybe the end of May, beginning of June, hopefully. But just look at the Yankees rotation. We got Garrett Cole now. We got Severino back. We got Tanaka. We still got J.A. Happ, who's okay. And we got Loizaga, Jordan Montgomery, and Herman will be back probably halfway during the season after he's done serving his suspension. Which I think is bullshit, because I think he shouldn't have that much of it's his first offense, whatever. He should just have been suspended the rest of the season, and that was it. And be able to come back, whatever. But, that's the freaking thing. They said 81 games, whatever, which is half the season. It's bullshit. But he served some of the games from last season, and then whatever he has to, in the 2020 season, which I think is kind of bullshit, because he missed a lot of stuff, and he didn't get to play in the playoffs. So I think I think he should have either been, either served suspension the following year, like this year, the 81 games, or not let him miss the playoffs and play. So either way, but the MLB has their weird policies and rules, and that's the way it is. Wrestling. Ever since the Royal Rumble, I think wrestling has been okay. Raw has been all right. They're doing a lot of different things. They're starting to form a little more factions on both shows. So I'm kind of tonight on SmackDown, Goldberg's coming back, and now that we know the Super Showdown's coming, I'm gonna bet you any amount of money, okay, any amount of money, that Goldberg is going to fight Roman Reigns at Super Showdown. But this is what's gonna happen. There's not gonna be a winner, and I'm gonna tell you why. Since we still don't have a challenger for Bray Wyatt's Universal Championship, he's going to come, interfere in the match somehow, maybe win by disqualification or something. I don't know. Because neither one of those guys wants to lose to the other, Goldberg or Roman Reigns. There's no way. So that's how it's going to end. Bray Wyatt's going to interrupt, end the match, whatever, hence setting up Reigns versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship, which We've seen them fight again, even though it's been a while, but whatever. NXT's been very entertaining. Charlotte, well, actually, on Raw, Rhea Ripley came out while Charlotte was talking. And she said, hey, listen, you've beaten Becky, you've beaten Bayley, but you haven't beaten me. And Rhea Ripley holds the win over Charlotte at Survivor Series. So that match I would love to see. Then there's another match, I think, Bayley against Sasha. As much as I love Bayley and Sasha, as I like them as heels, but if you turn them against each other, I'm done with that. Okay, they've already fought each other a bunch of times. Don't do it. Don't do it again. And it's probably gonna be the WrestleMania match for the women's, for the SmackDown Championship, which I think is gonna be stupid, but whatever. The Raw Women's Championship. Asuka's fighting Becky again. I think next week on Raw. I think Shayna Baszler is going up to the main roster soon. Hence, I think she's going to challenge Becky at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship, which would be awesome. I think that'll be a great match. So I'm looking forward to that. NXT's been on fire. AEW's ratings have been a little bit better, but AEW's been, dude, this one guy posted something, I forgot his name. I want to give him credit, but I can't remember. I should have wrote it down. He tweeted something on Twitter about as AEW kind of reminding you, like paralleling a little bit of WCW from back in the day. Yes, I agree with him on two reasons. One, well, Jericho was in WCW originally, before he came to WWE, of course. And just the way they have the guys' storylines, I'll tell you right now, the matches have been good. The women's division is getting no love whatsoever, which I think is kind of messed up. But I don't think their women's division is as good as the WWE's women's division. You know, both Raw, SmackDown, and NXT's women's divisions are awesome. So I don't think they're showcasing enough, or it's only a 2-hour show. But the whole Cody Rhodes thing, Jericho being champion is okay. Moxley, I like John Moxley. I hope he gets the title. He's going to get the title shot and win the title because I'm kind of sick of Jericho already. The whole Inner Circle thing's getting weak. I just don't find it. AEW to me is not as entertaining as NXT just because I think NXT has more talent, has more bigger personalities, I think, than AEW, but that's just me. Where's John Wynn been? He was here last week. I don't know where he is now. Who knows? But NXT is going to be good because TakeOver Portland is next week. It's a week from this Sunday, which is going to be awesome. I'm just pissed it's on a Sunday night. I was hoping it was going to be on Saturday so I actually watch the whole thing. I'm just hoping it's going to be over early. If it starts early so I can watch the whole thing because the matches that they have, you got Undisputed Era, the tag team champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly defending against the Broserweights, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle, which is going to be an awesome tag team match. You have Rhea Ripley defending the belt against Bianca Belair. You have Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor, which is a match I can't wait to see. And then Keith Lee defending against Dominic Dijakovic. I can't say his name. And then and then the NXT Championship is Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa, which is going to be another great match, I think. So it should be interesting. Oh, and Velveteen Dream came back this week, and I think he's going to be he probably might fight Roderick Strong, who put him out a while back at TakeOver as well, which will be an awesome match as well. So I'm looking forward to NXT TakeOver. I think it's going to be really good. Super Showdown, I could care less about. They had the triple threat match on Raw with Bobby Lashley. Who's it? Oh, Ricochet. Oh, and Seth Rollins. And the winner fights Brock at Super Showdown. Ricochet won. I was happy, but he's gonna get his ass kicked, dude. It's not even a contest. It's like me going against a freaking infant, okay? Because he's too small. Brock's a huge compared to him. You know. You look like you're ready for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I'm in a green mood today. I don't know why, and I haven't worn this shirt in a while. My nephews say they like the it's Space Ranger Academy for Toy Story, which one of my favorite Disney movies. So I went a little green today. I had a match, even though this is a little bit off green, but my hair's on. I need a haircut, so I'm also covering with my hat. But I'm like I said, SmackDown I'm not really looking forward to tonight just because as much as I like Goldberg, I just stay retired, bro. Like, no one wants to see you wrestle again, And then on the rumor mill, which I'm praying to God this doesn't happen, just because they're both old, should be, one's retired, and one's in the Hall of Fame, one's going to be a soon-to-be Hall of Famer if he finally decides to ever retire, whenever that's going to be. They're saying now that there's a rumor that The Undertaker might be going against Sting at WrestleMania. I don't want to see this match. If this match happened 10, 15 years ago, I'd be happy. That'd be a match I'd be looking forward to. Now, they're both old as shit, man. I don't want to see these guys in the ring. I don't. And then Hogan wants to come back and wrestle. He's like 68 years old. Dude, no. Stay retired, guys. Please, you're ruining your legacies. You know, it's just annoying. Like, I love these guys. I grew up watching these guys. But to a point, you gotta end it. You gotta call it a career. You know, I love The Undertaker. I love Hogan. I love Sting. Just stop. Just retire. Just stay retired. You want to make an appearance once in a while, come out, have the fans give you some love, that's fine. But don't wrestle. Don't go on the ring. You're going to hurt yourselves. You might even have a heart attack in the ring like Ric Flair did almost one time. So, like, I don't want to see any old guys wrestle. You know, I don't want to see... The one thing I don't want to see is Brock Lesnar beat Drew McIntyre. I want to see Drew McIntyre whoop his ass at WrestleMania. I think Charlotte will fight Rhea Ripley. That should be a good match. They're both about the same height, too. They're both pretty fucking tall, so... what else? I'm trying to think what else I want to talk about. I don't know if I think I covered everything on here in my little list of my notes for the show. But Jay or Laura, would you like to ask me any questions while I have these on here? Or anyone want to call in who's watching, 845-825-1227. I will take calls about anything, talk about wrestling, sports, video games, presidential shit. Trump didn't get impeached. Doesn't look like he's going to get impeached, so... Well, it doesn't matter. The next election's in fucking like 6 months, so it doesn't matter if he gets impeached tomorrow. Does it really make a difference in who's going to be the vice president? Like, the vice president takes over for the next 6 months until there's a new election, so what's the point of impeaching him now? You know, so... To me, it's stupid. You know, what's the point? He's going to freaking... You know, he's running again. You know, there's Bloomberg's running against him. Who's the other guy? Like I said, I don't really like politics, but you know, I just think it's still like, well, you're trying to impeach him now. The freaking next election is in 6 months, so why bother? You know, we vote him out then. You know, like I said, if you don't want to vote for him then. You know, like don't vote for him. You know, when the next election comes around, because I just think it's stupid to try to impeach him now when this one term's almost up. So why bother? So I don't know. I think it's just dumb. What was I going to say? Oh, okay. So, this is funny. As everyone knows, I deliver, I'm not going to say my company I work for, but medical supplies to hospitals and nursing homes and stuff in the Bronx. You see a lot of crazy shit in the Bronx. The one day I'm sitting there, I wasn't sitting there, I actually had just come out from delivering some stuff out of an office, and there's a guy, homeless, might have been homeless, maybe, I don't know. He didn't look like he looked homeless, but he just looked kind of worn, like beat up. But it wasn't really, like, his clothes didn't look crappy to me, so I don't know if he was homeless or he just got in a fight and got the shit kicked at him. I don't know. Walks past my truck. I see him. He stops at the back of my truck. I'm like, what is this guy doing? He's looking around. He fucking starts taking a pee behind my truck. I'm like, so I honked the horn, and he's like, he almost like peed. He's like, oh, he peed on himself. I wish I could have videotaped it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. But it was pretty funny. I was laughing. I was just like, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And it's not like there's anyone else around. You're in the middle of the Bronx. It's like daytime. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. There's people walking on the street. This guy just whips out his dick and starts taking a pee behind my truck. Like, there's no one going to see him. Like, come on. Like, like I said, I don't know if he was homeless or if he was crazy or I have no idea, but he probably was homeless. But like I said, his clothes didn't look like he looked like he was, like he lived on the streets. So I don't know, but it was like, he had a nice jacket, like a decent jacket on, a pair of jeans and sneakers on. But like I said, he didn't look like he was like they weren't like beat up, like they weren't like torn and ripped. And like I said, I didn't know. Maybe they smelled, but I didn't smell them because I didn't go out to smell them. But otherwise, I thought it was just so funny, man. I see some crazy shit. And in the Bronx, it's like, and the people who want to drive, like, I don't know how anyone drives in the city. Like I said, as much as the Bronx has its part, like spots where it's bad. Like you don't want to be in the Cross Bronx Expressway at a certain time, or you're gonna be sitting in traffic. Like today, honestly, I didn't have a lot of stops today. Hence why I do my show so early. Otherwise, I probably would have done it like closer to 4 or 3:30. But there is the one to get across, to get past the Bronx Expressway, the little overpass to get to the Cross Bronx Expressway was ridiculous. I couldn't turn. Like I sat through like 6 lights, no lie, for like 15 minutes. I'm like, and people are like, I hate when people when there's 2 lanes There's 2 lanes, and then some asshole comes on the way and tries to squeak in. I hate that shit. Okay? Wait like everybody else, dickhead. This one guy coming off today, I wanted to get out of my truck and beat him senseless because I was like, what is he doing? I'm like, dude, I'm like honking the horn. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, you're in the way. That's weird. That was odd. It got really dark all of a sudden over here. It's super windy out today too. I was like, what the hell? Why is it so windy out today? It was nice earlier. It just started getting windy like a little while ago. This morning it was just like raining. It wasn't raining hard. Like it was raining hard certain times of the day, but otherwise it was just really. It started getting really windy like around after like 11 or 12. But driving in the city is a joke. And the buses, they're the right of way. At least from what I've been told. They don't give a shit. They just pull out. They don't care if you're coming. You could be coming down the road 50 miles an hour. They're pulling out in front of you. They don't give a shit. They don't. No one gets out of the way for ambulances or cop cars. They're just like, the sirens are going. People are just like, oh, wow. And the whole thing is, we're on a busy street and there's nowhere to pull over. What are you going to, how are you going to let them through? And what I hate the most is double parking. First of all, there should be a cop. I'm not saying a cop on every road, but a cop that handles like a few blocks at a time to go out and give tickets and tow motherfuckers who are double parked every day. Because I'll tell you right now, it's ridiculous. Like I can't stand. It's impossible for me to drive my truck, like my big size truck, and try to squeeze between people who are parked on both sides, especially if one of the assholes double parked. It's impossible. Like I had to get out 3 times just yesterday just to see if I can get through because this one dickhead wouldn't move his car over fucking 2 feet. He was sticking out. The next car, if you're going to double park as close as possible to the car that's parked already legally on the side. And if you're going to double park as close as you can. Don't be sticking out fucking 3 or 4 feet because then no one else can get by you piece of shit. And this guy's like, he's like, I'm like honking the horn. I'm like, dude, you got to move. No, you make it. I'm like, dude, if I hit your car, I don't want to lose my job. So either move or I'm calling the police. Like, these fuckers, these people, they want you to hit their car so they can fucking get money. They're scumbags. I can't stand these people. They're driving me nuts. This one guy backing up. I'm trying to turn onto the street, and he's back. He sees me coming, and he's back, like literally trying to back into me. I'm ramming on the horn. I'm like, dickhead, hello? Do you not? I'm in a big fucking white van, like a white truck. Like, hello, you want it? Like, they want to get hit, dude. They want to sue. They want money. They're fucking douchebags. That's why, as much as, my job, granted I get good money paying, I just hate driving in the Bronx every day. It drives me nuts. Like, I can't wait. Like, today wasn't bad because I only had 5 stops there, which was awesome, and I had 2 other stops like in Westchester, which was good. But oh my god, like the Bronx is like some days are better than others, but oh my god, like today not so. Today was okay except for the one guy, but like before today, the whole week was nuts. People are crazy. Here's an idea, people. When the crosswalk says don't walk across, don't walk across. This is how people get killed. Look at your phone and the walking. Guess what? You're not looking where you're going. You're going to get killed. This one guy the other day, I swear to Christ, within inches of getting hit by a bus. I mean, like, super close. I was like, dude, what? Like, pay attention. You're walking in New York City. It's like you're walking in a fucking countryside in the middle of freaking Holland or something. You're walking in the busiest city of the fucking world. Traffic everywhere. People everywhere. You can't just walk in the street without looking if there's any cars coming or bikes or whatever. And the bikers aren't bad. It's the little moped motherfuckers that piss me off because they think they can go anywhere. And there should be illegal. Like regular bicyclists, like people who actually ride a bike, pedal bike, that I have, they have their own bike lane. But the stupid moped guys don't. They just fucking, they think they're motorcycles. And the one guy was wearing the funniest helmet the other day. Oh my god, I wish I took a picture of it. It was so funny. It was like a weird, like gray-green helmet and had Oscar the Grouch's face on it. I was dying. But I was just like, this guy, like he was like swerving. I'm like, and it was and in the city they have the DoorDash. So they deliver shit. I'm like, first of all, if I'm delivering on a moped food in the city, you better be living close because if you're like 20 blocks away, your food's gonna be fucking balls ass cold by the time I get there. And the fact that it's in the winter time too, it's gonna be granted they have the little cases, they probably keep stuff warm, but for how long? You're out in the cold for fucking God knows how long on the back of a bike. That's why I always thought the freaking DoorDash shit was weird. Grubhub and all the freaking ones that do the delivery, you can get everything delivered to you now. You got McDonald's, like everything. Everyone's Grubhub or DoorDash or whatever. If I say I would want that kind of those like stuff delivered to me, like pizza, whatever. But like McDonald's and like Burger King, like all this stuff, like I wouldn't want that delivered to me because I don't know you can take any shit in my bag. You know, you can just like granted I can easily check it in front of you and then accuse you of taking it, but then they say, hey, maybe they forgot it, and then you feel like a dick. But I'd be afraid they would fucking throw something in there or take some of your fries. Who knows? You know, I wouldn't like. I'd rather not have that delivered. Like pizza's pizza. You know, like you said, they're not gonna do anything to pizza unless you say something to them like, don't forget you fucking idiot. And they're like, oh, really? Spit on your pizza. But you know, I just don't think the whole delivery of food for like everything now is kind of stupid. I think, but whatever. What else was I gonna say? That's about it. Busy weekend. I got a meeting tomorrow for work. I love my job, but the fact that I'm already up early Monday through Friday at like 4 o'clock in the morning to start work is crazy. That we have to have a meeting on a Saturday. Granted, it's at 7 a.m., but come on, man. I want to fucking sleep, son. Like, it's like Saturday and like Sunday, my only 2 days of sleep. And I'm not going to be able to sleep either day because Sunday my daughter has CCD and then we have her birthday party. Her birthday was last week, but we're having a party Sunday. So I have stuff to do to get up early to do stuff. I got to help my wife do stuff, get everything set up. So it's like, man. Like, so I don't have any time like to actually sleep. I actually should be sleeping right now, honestly, taking a nap. But I slept pretty good last night because I actually started a little bit later today. I started at 4:30 because I only had 7 stops. So I started like I got at 4. I'm like, because if I got there at 4, I would leave probably like 4:30 and get in the city by 6. And not a lot of stops were open that I had were open by 6. There was only one. And actually, they didn't open until they open at 6:30 on Friday. So I was like, forget it. I'd rather wait for half an hour and get there by 6:30, so at least I'll be able to catch, one early stop. But and like I said, Sunday, and then like it's just a crazy weekend. Like I don't have the time to do anything. So I'm glad I got to come home a decent time today and do my show. So anyone else want to ask any questions or comments? Or make anyone want a phone call? I would love to have a phone call. 845-825-1227. Want to talk about anything, world events, because I'm going to wrap it up soon. Like I said, I'm trying to do my show every Friday around this time between 2 and 4. It's going to be the time I'm going to try to do it. Depends on like my scheduled work. It's been very light lately, so I'm getting home a decent time on Friday. So like I said, I don't know how long that's going to last. So like I said, I might change here and there. I'll keep you guys posted. My wife actually went to a book signing and met Jessica Simpson last night, which was really cool. And she met her husband, too, who was a former NFL player, Eric Johnson, I think his name is. I think it's Johnson. I can't remember. I know his first name's Eric. But she got a picture taken with him, too. But she was, but the phone. Her and her sister got tickets. They're waiting outside, and they're freezing cold. I'm like, I thought if you bought tickets, you'd at least be able to wait inside. Like, it's fucking, if it's like the summertime, whatever, it's not a big deal. It's fucking like 40 degrees out, it's freaking the wind, it's rainy, like, come on, man. Like, I felt bad for her. She's like, if they don't let us in, I'm leaving soon. I'm like, you better not leave, you get your freaking money back if you do. Granted, I think it wasn't that much money for the autograph in the book, but still. I know you want to freeze your ass off. I know I wouldn't want to freeze my ass off. But, I'm going to the Yankee game April 18th. I think they're playing the Cincinnati Reds, which I'm kind of surprised they're playing such an early, interleague game, but whatever. I don't care. As long as the Yankees whoop their ass, I don't give a shit. So I might be doing something along those lines. I might do Bernie's sleeping, but he's must be dreaming. He just was made a weird sound. And it's freaking, I don't know if you can hear that. That's the wind blowing up my window right here. It's freaking really, really windy out. But folks, I'm gonna wrap it up. Unless someone's got calls, 845-825-1227. Laura, Jay, anyone else want to ask any questions before I call it a day? But folks, you can find me on Instagram at gfunk_rants. You can find me at Twitter at s_gfunk. Here on Facebook, on YouTube at gfunksrants. Questions, comments, emails, jerrygman2376 @yahoo or gmail.com. Folks, I will talk to you next Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Next week, it's going to be Valentine's Day, and I will have a special Valentine's Day episode. So, folks, what the heck happened to my music? Ooh, there it is. So, folks, until next time, I gotta go. I'll see you when I see you. It is loud.